This is the new addition to our family, Othello. He's 4.5 months old. We have 3 boys, 2 girls. I heard about Mercer Street Friends. They had a child developmental screening. We were having some issues with one of our children.
When I was pregnant, I signed up for a lot of different programs for Mercer Street Friends. I wanted to be involved. I wanted to have a lot of parenting skills and try to be as ready as possible for when my child came.
It's a better situation because of Mercer Street Friends. It really is. And I believe in the saying where it takes a village to raise a family or raise a child at least. And Mercer Street Friends is our village.
Back in the 1950s, there was a gentleman by the name of Bob Applebaum, who's still with us, that realized that there are people in need for whatever reason they're in need, whether it's hunger, whether it's educational needs. And he realized as a Quaker, I should be doing something, we should be doing something, and he started Mercer Street Friends.
It was modeled sort of after the Friends Neighborhood Guild in Philadelphia, which was an organization started by the Quakers down there for just that purpose, to help to acclimatize immigrants, the new immigrants to Philadelphia, who were, of course, in the late 1800s flooding into the town.
We here at Mercer Street Friends have partnered with Rivera Middle School, and we've been here physically in the school for 2 years.
One of our initiatives for Mercer Street Friends is a community school, okay? The site that we're using is Rivera School, which is a very important part of our initiatives, okay? To me personally, I think it's a wonderful thing that we landed our community school initiative in the Rivera School.
Community schools are nationally recognized for their focus on finding ways to bring the community and the school together. In today's world, things are very difficult. There are a lot of challenges that our children face, specifically in urban centers. One of the things that I have found that can support our students in finding success is a relationship with a community agency.
She sees it, she understands it, she has embodied the concept.
A year ago, we formed a partnership with Mercer Street Friends, and through that partnership, we have become a community school.
I think she just naturally knew what the students in her school need, what the families in her school needs, and when we came with a plan, she automatically accepted.
Our needs assessments included parents, interviewing students, as well as teachers, and that information guided our goals for how we would implement services here at the school.
Some of the issues that we deal with are self-esteem, anger management, maybe bullying. Sometimes we do mediations between kids who feel like somebody's being bullied by another one.
So when I think of safe, I don't only think of physically safe, I think of their emotional safety. And so what I try to do is build relationships with the children I work with so that they feel comfortable enough to share personal and private things that they may not share with anybody else.
Last year we had over 1,200 volunteers, and we moved over 2.7 million pounds of food. And that food goes to all the soup kitchens, pantries, and shelters like Trenton Area Soup Kitchen, Crisis Ministry, Salvation Army, Homefront, Mount Carmel Guild. So our food reaches all the places that people are seeing, like individuals and families. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes. Awesome. Come on in.
One of our staff individuals over there is Brian Peterson. He's like their superhero. He's their cheerleader. He gives them encouragement, and he actually goes out and rounds up volunteers to work with us at our food bank.
It's about 7 years ago. There was barely any donations coming in. There were barely any volunteers. And so the Community Resource Liaison was created to bring in more volunteers, to nourish partnerships, and to have the community involved in the food bank.
I'm getting water today. Mercer Street Friends donating water.
I've been working with Mercer Street now for about 26 years. They really go out their way to contact other agencies and make sure that we get the foods to give to the community.
Mercer Street Friends is very generous, you know. The people here are very kind. And if they have extras, they let us take them. We can also help out the senior citizen population.
They take care of the communities and agencies that not only need food, but they help parents learn new skills, and they help kids making sure that they have what they need. They do it with a passion and a style that I can really appreciate. They're conscious about the types of foods they give and teaching people about eating correctly and why you need to eat nutritious foods. And they provide those ingredients for them to make meals and have those family time experiences.
We treat their children as if they were our own. We're very family oriented. We don't just care about the children, we care about the whole family.
Like I say, if our mommies are good, our babies are good. So if the mom and dads are okay and they're learning and they're striving and they want to be here, or they want to do something different, or they want to break a cycle that they feel that they're in, this is definitely a good place to start. Say you need insurance, say you need an appointment with Capital Health, like a prenatal, postnatal appointment. You come in here, you do a pregnancy test, which is free, and we'll get you an appointment with Capital Health right up the street.
It's good to be able to come and relate with other mothers and hear different ideas, and you know, when you have a problem, you tell them this is my issue, and they can give you, advice.
We need to feed our children. We need to take care of our children. I mean, children should have shoes on their feet. Children should have the glasses they need to see. Their little brains develop like as a country or something. These are the people who are going to come up and run the country. How dare you think that somebody's hungry and you're not going to do anything about it?
Taking $1 and turning it into $10 like an organization like this can do is pretty amazing. If you get that kind of return on investment at our work, that would be a pretty amazing thing.
Well, when I see the state that Trenton is in now, how much worse off it is, I don't know whether it would be worse off than it is if Mercer Street wasn't around. We certainly helped a lot of people. One of the problems that I've always worried about is that when we are successful in helping someone, we don't successfully implant the idea you gotta give back.
That conversation is not being had with our youth to say, what is it that you do for basic respect? What is it you do to maintain your neighborhoods? What is it you do to maintain your street? If you make it, you should not always leave, okay? I think you should stay and share the wealth of knowledge, funds, or whatever that may be. But again, there we go back on that financial base. What do we get in to support our school system? Because again, it's predicated on our tax base. I just see so many things that are happening with communities, things like Mercer Street Friends, the fraternities, the Masonic Order. The people are sowing back into their community, okay? So I think it'll take a 10-year stay to turn around.
I don't think anybody wakes up and says, I don't want to succeed. I want to do poorly in school. I want to be on public assistance for the rest of my life. But circumstances get in their way. And then after a while, these individuals become traumatized. What we do at Mercer Street Friends, we deal with that trauma so that they can see those resources, they can use those resources, and they can become the person that we know they can become, and we know that they want to become.
We try our best. That's the only way I can put it, because as long as we're trying, we'll continue striving to be better and better. We'll never say that our job is done. I mean, for us, the way we view the situation as a parent, our job isn't done until we take our last breath.